Hey everyone, welcome back to another recap podcast from SNXweave, where we give quick weekly recaps of news and important updates from the previous week from the Spartan Council and core contributors, as well as discuss what the Grants Council and ambassadors are up to, so let's get started. For the V3 core system, the CCs are currently working through implementation of SIP 318 for the market-specific minimum liquidity ratio, which proposes allowing custom minimum liquidity ratios to be set for specific markets via SCCP. They're also working on getting an IPFS cluster set up to host front ends and deployment data. For markets, the final audit report is back from one of the audit companies. This was mostly small issues though, so there were no major surprises. The CCs are now working on processing feedback as quickly as possible to send it back to them for review. The other audit company will likely begin the spot market audit sometime this week, so expect spot markets to likely be ready by the end of April, and all of the V3 resources to then shift to Perps V3. Speaking of Perps, the first round of audit feedback on the upcoming Perps V2 release is currently being processed by Caleb, Leo, and David, and the new liquidator behavior is being tested for larger liquidations. The CCs are also exploring improved data pipelines to enable more comprehensive stats dashboards as well as internal risk analytics. In case you missed it, ARB was launched on Synthetics Perps. Here's a quick update on how this market has been doing since it went up last week. There was about $5 to $10 million in daily volume in the first few days. Lower maker fees and higher funding rate tweaks have been very successful at keeping markets balanced at all times, which is better for stakers. And those tweaks have dramatically improved the arbitrage behavior. There's also a SIP presentation last week. Noah presented SIP 320 for minimum collateral delegation duration, which proposes adding functionality that allows markets to control the time before collateral delegation can be modified. This is essentially V3's version of the burn lock that is meant to eliminate the LP front-running attack vector, whereby an LP might back a market, collect a large portion of the fees, then stop backing the market, and is essentially collecting the reward without taking the risk. In V2, LPs must stay exposed to the market they are backing for a full week in order to be eligible for rewards. Tara asked if unrealized P&L is calculated into stakers' positions, and DB said yes, stakers accrue debt as the value of the open positions change. And this could be set on a per market basis based on the volatility of the debt, unlike V2X, where the 1 week burn lock is based on reward payouts. And that's it for today's updates. Be sure to check out our weekly recap blog post, share this podcast link, and let us know what you think and what you'd like to hear more about from SNXweave. Thanks for listening.